Australia. A nation you might have thought we played a long time ago in this channel, let alone for the reason that the flag is literally in my channel logo. But no, we haven't. For the sole reason that the Focustree is not that interesting. But with the new DLC, which I did get early access to from Paradox Interactive, they finally, together with the Dutchies in this NSIM, got the Focustree rework they really needed. And today, I will use democracy to completely and utterly dominate the Japanese. They ain't gonna have a good time today. I can tell you that much. And even better, this video is actually sponsored by Paradox Interactive, and all I have to do, except playing the game, which I would do anyways, is letting you know that you can get the DLC right now with my link below and play it yourself. Sponsorships like this actually help the channel a lot because I'm just doing what I'm doing anyways and I get paid more. But I would say without any further ado, Iron Man, historical, and go. Of course, right at the start of the DLC, let's explore the new Focustree. And the first thing you see, war is coming. True, gotta say that, very true. But yeah, it is a very wide Focustree with a lot of different paths, with Australia first, where you can kind of imagine what direction that one goes down. Obama. Against war and fascism, which is the communist path. But today, I want to show the, let's say, quote-unquote, historical path with war is coming, which gives us democracy support, political power, a decent advisor that I will probably not use, and also unlocking democratic elections. What that all means, let's talk about it when it's done. As for construction, we're gonna do something I normally never do. We're gonna do a very big, very big naval buildup. I think Australia is in a super good position to build a very strong navy now. And for that, I will build, because I want to, not because we need to, a naval engineering facility for something fun later. And after that, a lot of naval dockyards. We need them. Same with research. With Navy, you really gotta start early. So I will just go into all of the Navy stuff right now. We totally skip engineering. We ignore industry. It has not a priority right now. Our industry isn't big anyways. It will be very soon, spoiler. But for now, we really need better technologies. And I gotta say, I did a few test runs. Of course, I gotta kind of explore the DLC before I can show it off. So I did do that. And I went very heavily into destroyers, which worked amazing. But maybe for optimization, and because we already have it researched, I want to go into cruisers this time. So I might spam light cruisers instead of destroyers to try out something new. And if you ask yourself how Navy works, I will give a little bit of a guide when we get closer to building a Navy. But for now, just know I will research a lot of naval technologies. And within 2 years, we will start building. And for now, production, guns is fine. And convoys. We don't really have anything Navy-wise I want to build yet, so that is fine. Focus is done. This now unlocks democratic elections, which you can see over here, where the two main parties in Australia fight. On the left, the Conservatives, and to the right, the Labour Party. Depending on which party wins the election, you unlock different parts of the Focustree. Like the blue ballot here means you need one Conservative victory, or the red ballot over here, meaning you need one Labour victory, where the Labour Party is more about getting independence, and the Conservative path is more about working with Britain. We today will go down the Labour path because I kind of want to get independence. And there's some cool stuff that will really help us, so we're gonna do that. This also means that we will invest a little bit of political power to make sure the Labour Party wins. But for now, this can really wait because the election is like in 500 something days. Yeah, we have time. So for now, we will go down the industrial focuses, starting with this one over here, giving us good factories. And now that that is done, let's go down public works to unlock our industrial focuses. Fixing the Great Depression a little bit, also helping the party we don't want to win a bit, but to be fair, it is not that much, so yeah, let's get this fixed. And with public works done, we have the choice between an export-focused economy or a factory-based economy. And the left side, especially for today, is better. We will build a lot of ships, and ships cost a lot of resources, meaning we will need a lot of resources, so we don't want to export them. But this over here can be really good. A lot of decent modifiers, and if I modify it, it makes it more likely that the AI buys from you. Downside, you kind of have to wait until the war. Before that, no one will really buy from you. You will just give away all of your resources because of free trade and not really gain anything from that. We're doing a lot of early game moves, meaning we build a lot of ships. So yeah, I need the industry now and not in 3 years. So let's get that. As for the Navy, I'm just researching quietly stuff in the background. Basic aircraft carriers, yes. And to spoiler you, maybe, we're gonna beat the Japanese in their own game with with their own tactics. And that might give you a hint why we need the naval research facility. It's gonna be glorious. And with that also done, and us getting 2 civilian factories, I will probably just get all of the civilian factories I can get right now. So let's do the good standard next, giving us the spirit forging Australia's future, which will become quite good over time. And the strategy here for the industrial focuses is kind of getting all the civs you can get and a lot of the decent modifiers, and then do industrial expansion, which gives you a very big construction buff. And of course, that construction buff is the better, the more factories you have. So that's what I will do. I will get most of the factories and then take this focus over here to get even more out of them and build quicker. Goes for 1 year, but it's gonna be a glorious year. As for advisors, for the beginning, I would say stability seems very good. Influences a lot of things that you might not expect. I also got myself a diplomat, giving us extra political power and a little bit of trade opinion factor, which I don't care that much about. But yeah, once again, this is a modifier that might be useful in the war when people need resources. But for now, the political power is good. I would also say we don't need political power that much anymore, but we will need the Labour Party. So I will start campaigning for them, meaning that over time, their support will go up and the Conservative support will go down. I hope we have enough time, but yeah, we will see. There's also some other hidden modifiers in here. Like if you get it up to 70%, it takes 10 days less to finish some focuses, while at 50%, it's 5 days, which is not a lot, but it can add up. So it is good. As for research, torpedoes, they're really good. We need them. Also good. Heavy battery, why not? As for our modifiers in general, some are less bad than others. Like the citizen army, we don't really care about right now because we're not at war. The Great Depression is a thing that kind of sucks the most for us because we do want to build an industry and, you know, it kind of makes it harder. This over here, we don't really care at all for because the only downside is that we get called into wars, which we want to join anyways. And yes, even the Germany war, because we are basically on the other side of the world, so we are definitely safe. And on top of that, being at war means we can go to war economy, and being at war also means we can get better focuses, like this one for a research slot. While the last negative modifier is, in my opinion, neglectable because it reduces our population growth, but I think population growth is something in HOI4 that is kind of neglectable. It's not like it's EU5 or something where you really want to build up your industry over a long time. So yeah, this exists and there's an entire part of the Focustree on how to fix it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some really good modifiers in there, but none of them are very important right now, so we're gonna skip that, at least for now. Because we want to focus on industry now. Negative modifier for a year, good modifier over here, with I think a slight graphic bug. I think I have to report this to Paradox, because this looks like a negative modifier, 5% less political power. You're wrong. This is a daily political power cost, meaning it is cheaper to get political power. So this is a negative modifier for the thing that decreases the amount of political power we get, which once again, Paradox invented a new way how to say you gain political power. I give them that. They really like to do that. They really like to give everything an overly complicated name. But yeah, this is a positive modifier, even though it's red. So yeah, I reported that. And yes, if you have that question, we YouTubers also get early access to find bugs and report them. So I guess you're welcome. But that all aside, we also get civilian factories, which is also very good. So let's do it. We also finished our research facility. So let's get a scientist we can't afford. Might stop this for a second and then get a scientist. There you go. Louis Hope. I hope to. Let's get him. And let's immediately research the super heavy battleship because we can. Yeah, when I said we go into Japanese tactics, we go into Japanese tactics and make them work. And also gotta import some chromium now. I think you're starting to see what I mean if this is an expensive playthrough. But I would say with all of the basic research here done and this not needing too much attention right now, let's do the other stuff because I do need some industry research. I really do. Also gonna go into this focus now that we gained most of the civilian factories over here. Very good. Already looking at 20, which still doesn't feel like a lot, but trust me, it will be more. And as for our heavy ship, heavy guns, stop the political campaign for a little bit to get 100 political power so we can go into the naval reformer because I really need some experience. I do. I could also do this focus over here, which I might actually do because it gives 2 naval dockyards. That's really good. But yeah, we need some naval experience now because we need to start building now our first few ships. And we already need to start to import steel. That's, by the way, what I mean with we don't want to be on free trade need. We need so much resources. And yeah, very quick focus done. Good modifier for the Navy. And that aside, there's a lot of very good modifiers for our Navy in here. But for now, we want to go back to the industry. Research slot seems very good. Fixing a depression is also very good. Dockyard output is just nice. To be fair, everything here is nice. I need everything. As for Navy, I'll just build a very quick aircraft carrier with 1 deck armor. I think it's better to build full fields, but I do like to have a little bit of armor just in case. We will have a smaller Navy, and I don't want this thing to sink immediately. So yeah, I want my ships to survive. I really need that. But yeah, aircraft carrier design, let's build it. And we're gonna build 2 of those. As for specialization, I will literally just go down what's cheaper. And yeah, this is way cheaper because Britain did that. So we're gonna do that, I guess. And oh my god, do we need a lot of steel now? 40 steel import. That really hurts. But we need it. We need Navy. Election countdown, meaning with 90 days left. I forgot to click political campaign again. Oh no. But what I will do in the background is play all the way up to this point again, with the difference that I don't forget to click this again. And I even said I click it, and then I didn't. I'm a special kind of ADHD, I tell you that much. A bit earlier comeback. Yeah, I never showed this. I minimized this and wanted to talk about it later, and then I didn't. You can choose to support labor, and I forgot to do this in my playthrough. I minimized this like that, and forgot to open it. But this time, I shall not forget, because this even gives us a free factory. This is very good and very important. Click this if you want to go down labor. I was really wondering why we were so behind, and I feel so stupid now. So yeah, we're back. Didn't take me too long, and the difference it made to click this one button is crazy. I didn't even need to spend that much political power to gain lead, which is very good because I can use that political power now to gain a lot of steel. It might say 16, but it doesn't calculate in all the modifiers that increase your resource extraction. So you see right now we have a base of 16 already in that state, and it's 31. So there's a lot of bonuses on top of that, which is very good. I will also say we get the research slot now and extract the steel. Less ifs for 60 days, but it's definitely worth it because already now I need a lot of steel. As I said, we import 40. Yeah, that hurts. In the background, the Japanese started their little adventure into China. Not our problem, but it would be good if they don't lose. On the home front, Labour won. We gain 1 election win for Labour, and we unlock the first cluster of focuses. Plus, we gain 15 days to call for a national unity government, which we can do during war or very high world tension. But for what we are planning, we don't really care for that because we want to go for labor. And with that focus done, I would say let's get this for political power and autonomy gain. That is very good. We're also back to 50-50 now, but we also unlock new guys, meaning we could swap our stability guy with a tax reformer, giving us more party support. Actually, we could switch out Lang. He just gives stability and I don't care about the civilian factory speed. So yeah, sure, let's do that. As for here, we are kind of done for now. I don't really care for declining cost of war, and we would lose a lot of support. And I currently can't integrate the territory, and I'm also a bit stupid because what you want to do day one is go from military governor to local autonomy, which is an amazing occupation law, especially at peace, which should increase this quite quickly to the needed threshold for this to be cored. But as of right now, we don't care for that anyways, because we still have an industry to fix and get rid of the depression. So yeah, let's do that. I might also start building some fancy equipment in the background now. Not a lot, but that we have something of it. And I will need an air guy and an army guy. So you know what? Orc, sure. That is basically our government done for a while. The only thing we could get with political power now is an industrial company. And funnily enough, the best here is either the dockyard output or getting more resources out of the earth, which means we need to import less steel. Both are very good for different reasons. And yeah, we already need way less resources, so let's stop importing that so we can build dockyards quicker. Let's also reverse the wage cut, giving us more production efficiency, stability, building slots, and support for our party. Very good. Our super heavy battleship is also done. I will say I want to build a big one, so let's do that. And And with big 1, I mean big 2. We're gonna build 2. And I think you're starting to see what I mean with we need a lot of resources. It is very expensive. Once again, paradox. I always say it. An auto trade for already existing trade partners. It would be a dream. And I'm not just saying that because they have to approve this video and watch this, okay? But they should add it, okay? I mean it. Doctrine-wise, I think I'm happy with leading being. That is fine. And I think I'm gonna go for floating airfields. And if you ask yourself why we're only building big ships right now, generally speaking, it is way easier to build the more expensive ships first because they take forever. And after that, spam the smaller ships. So that's what we're going for. We need big ships too, and they take forever. So we're building them now. What we also can do is fix the depression, which is very good. And you know what? I like this, but I think we need this. Building the ships faster is important. So let's take it. Also invest a little bit into labor again to make these focuses cheaper when we get to 70%. Because right now they're reduced by 5 days, but we can get this up to 10 days. And I don't need my political power for anything right now. It's not like I can go to war economy or anything. So yeah, might as well use it for that. Recovery is done. I would say as for industry, we're not completely done over here. But for now, I want to do this focus for even less consumer goods and later better factory output. But we should also not forget that there is good resources over here. And later on, we can also make our company better, doubling the dockyard output and giving us more steel. So this is also very good. So my plan is to get this and then maybe get this. I just remember this exists, starting at 10% world tension for building dockyards quicker. And after that, get more dockyards because we can get 4 over here. That is a lot. And then buff cruisers because around that time we will build cruisers. That is my plan. And you might have noticed something while we go through this focus tree that is kind of special to this focus tree, that the political path is not that important. Like, it's good. There's like good single modifiers in here that you might want to do depending on your strategy. Like, if you don't want to join the wars, you do this. This is important to you. I don't care about that. My build is very aggressive. I want to be in the war. But in the grand scheme of the focus tree, the political stuff happens on the side. Then and there you do a focus. But you spend way more time in the industrial path, the army reformation, especially if you want to go more into that and let the USA do the naval stuff, the Air Force stuff, which is also going to be very good for us, and you will see why later, and for us especially, the naval stuff. And I always say this, in big focus trees like Japan, when you have a lot of political stuff that is very important and very good, you tend to completely ignore these. And I gotta say, at the beginning when I saw this focus tree first, I was a bit disappointed that political stuff is so little, at least in Australia, but now playing it, I see why. Because it forces me to engage with this, and this is very good, because there are actually a lot of modifiers and factories in here, which is exactly what I need. So yeah, I know this is a sponsored video, but praise where praise is due. I personally enjoy this change, even though I thought it was not good at the beginning. What I can also say is that I at this point have no info how much this DLC will cost, so yeah, can't say anything against that. What we do need to do now is research some Air Force, because as you might have noticed, we're building aircraft carriers, and aircraft carriers without planes is a bit useless. So we have a lot of catch up to do with Air Force, because we basically have nothing here, but we also get a lot of bonuses thanks to the Alliance, so this should be doable. And yes, I even researched aircraft carrier 3, because I have big plans, okay? Very big plans. And you know what? Third aircraft carrier. Let's go. Needing way more resources. Research now 100% in planes. Support-wise, we have more than enough support for labor now, so we can stop that. Focuses-wise, let's get more bonuses and more dockyards. We even need to start building the cruisers now. Good thing I also researched cruiser 3, so we can immediately build them too. I feel like this is way too expensive, and the destroyers worked way better in my test run, but sure, let's build the way too expensive cruiser. So a few focuses later, I can finally do this focus over here now to buff our company, and I'm also pretty sure the World War will start very soon. I guess that is the World War. We now get an event to prepare the cabinet. I don't really want to do anything here, so I will just summon the cabinet. We lose some advisors. Oh, one of them was good. Damn it, maybe I should have been a bit better prepared here. Doesn't matter. I will take new advisors very soon. What I want to do now, I don't have enough war support. I think we get it once we fix the cabinet. So let's do this and this. Not this one, because it goes for very long and it costs ability. Yeah, no, I'm good. We're also done with our industrial stuff, but now I don't really care for this because it's a lack of resource penalty, which means we are missing resources. And if you're already at that point, you already have a bad time. So we just gonna avoid that and try not to miss resources. I will immediately go down and get research. That sounds very good. I would also say let's ensure the cabinet's loyalty. Bum. Giving our leader the reliable modifier. We gain stability and war support. Very good. Meaning very, very soon we can go to war economy. Beautiful. Because I'm kind of bottleneck with civs. And I'd be so desperate, I am kind of upgrading where we're getting our steel so I can get more steel and don't need to import it anymore. The imports are a little bit out of hand. I'm importing 80 steel from the US. It is a lot. These ships are expensive. Once they're done, it will become cheaper again, but for now, very expensive. War economy, very beautiful. We have it. It's not that much more, but I guess it's good. And with that research slot secured, I would say let's core some territory over here and start researching some guns we need. So yeah, we're doing military now, because I've not invested anything into that, but we can scale it up very quickly now. So a little upgrade in steel production over here, not a lot, but the good thing is the second level gives us a lot more. We just need excavation too, and yeah, I guess we can just research that right now. I also researched the destroyer now for the sole reason that the destroyer allows us to put a lot more torpedoes on them, and I really gotta research about the depth charges. That is not good. And the destroyer is also way cheaper than the cruiser. Oh my god. Yeah, I know why I built destroyers in my first run. They're packed so full and they're so much cheaper. 1,500 versus 4,500. I wanted to try the cruisers and I don't like them. I don't know. You can just spam destroyers so beautifully. And if you're not very experienced in Navy, let me explain what I'm talking about. TLDR, very quick summarization for Navy. What you want to have is a backline of big ships with big guns, like battleships and aircraft carriers, where the big guns are the little planes flying, I guess. And in front, you want to have all the small ships eating the damage, because the small ships are very easy to replace, while the big ships take forever, which you can see because we're still building on them. But yeah, we cored some land in the north. Very good. I would say the time has come to fix Air Force a little bit, make it stronger, because we're getting really good buffs here, and get some free mills plus cheaper aircraft. There's some really good modifiers down here. I really like that. So let's do that. Mainly right now for the mills. They're really good. As for our aircraft, I will go for the simple solution of big gun and big torpedo. Need an engine too for that. Very good. I would also say we stop building dockyards now and go into everything else. And yeah, we'll also research excavation because the resource gain efficiency is something we need. And a ship finished, meaning we need to import way less now. What we can also do now is get this guy over here for extra resource gain. Let's do that. Needing even less steel to import. Yes, we're getting our industry back. That is good. We also have war bonds now, which also help us gain a lot of factories back. And yeah, within a few months, we gained 13 factories back. We're down to one building, now we're 14. Very nice. I also just saw who's buying from us. Interesting. But I gotta say, thank you for investing in your own demise. I appreciate it a lot. Oh my god, I think the second ship just finished. So, we have so much industry back. It's so nice. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that is so nice. We only need to spam destroyers now. And I guess cruisers. Next election is also done. Once again, a choice to form a national unity government, but no, I think I'm fine. Something happening in the background that I will not talk about in this video, but also got added in this DLC, that being limited wars, which I think Siam is doing over here against Vichy France. We've also finished that focus in the background, giving us more autonomy gain, which I gladly take. Pretty sure need nothing over here right now. So I would say we continue reforming our air force and army. Very beautiful. We officially need to import no more steel. That is very good. We're only importing aluminium and rubber because we don't produce that. Not really. Even though we could produce a little bit ourselves. Sure. But that is basically our resource crunch aside, meaning we can use all our civs now to build mills. And that's what we're gonna do. We need army stuff, but we also firstly need air force for our aircraft carriers. We have very good planes now. Don't get me wrong. The improved small airframe is pretty good to have. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I might also exercise the Navy a little bit so it gains experience and fix the army. There you go. White piece between Siam and Vichy France, where Siam didn't take anything. They nearly controlled everything. Maybe they didn't achieve the goal, and that's why I really don't know what happened there. I gotta say, I spent a lot of time playing Australia in this DLC for very obvious reasons on this channel, so I can't actually say a lot about the other two focus trees, but I'm also looking very forward to them. I'll also do something that I normally don't do and name my beautiful, beautiful ships after my biggest supporters, because I feel like they don't really get a lot of love from me. I appreciate a lot all the support I get, but to be fair, I am really bad with community interaction there, and I do apologize. So, from my side, Eric von Panzer, welcome first super heavy battleship. Next, the HMAS Lena, and to top it off, the HMAS Loki. If you want me to do this more often, I can like randomly pull people from YouTube memberships and Patreon and sometimes integrate them into the videos more. I'm just bad at this. And I forget. It turns out I built the wrong frame for my airplanes. I'm like, hey, why can't I put my fighters on my aircraft carrier? Yeah, they were not aircraft carrier capable. Very cool, Florius. You're just very super lucky that we are still within the timetable. Kinda. Oh my god, it's happening. As generally 40 aircraft carriers, I will make it 50-50 fighter to bomber, and we do be catching up quite quickly with the fighters, so I think we got this. And while we're slowly preparing for war, slowly meaning the Japanese are gonna be very soon here, let's talk about something that's also new with the DLC, templates. Most of it is kind of the same, but better organized, plus you get regimental support now, and you get an extra type of template now. Some of you might know from Hearts of Iron 3, and that is HQs. So you now have a commander on the field, if you want to, giving you buffs, which I think is a cool feature and definitely something I look forward to. I've not played a lot of this, but the buffs you can get through this are changeable, but always good. And as you might see over here, you can also capture commanders now, so yeah, there's some fun in that too. As for my attack army, I'll be quite aggressive and bold, going with a 35 whip that has a lot of fancy stuff with it. You can also add some backline anti-air, heavy weapons, or infantry guns, different buffs for different stuff, and not that expensive to add, so giving you a little bit of kick in that row. Oh, I'll just throw a bit of everything in. So we can chill a bit in fighter production now, and naval bomber production, and go into other stuff because our carriers are filled up. Very good. The Japanese have also officially declared the war, so I would say Navy, go forward, and let's show them who is boss. And there you go. We're officially at war with the Japanese now. And you might ask yourself now, Florius, why haven't you built any real army? Aren't you a bit scared that the Japanese might naval invade you, especially over here, or any of your neighbors? And to that I can say, they can't naval invade you when they have no navy. And what we have built over here, this monstrosity of aircraft carriers, cruisers, and destroyers will annihilate the Japanese navy. And the best thing about this, we need to do nothing else than keep it in one big blob and click patrol. So we're gonna patrol the Bismarck Sea now, which has a US presence, but also a very big Japanese one. Within a second, there is a battle. I want you to look at these ships now. These poor Japanese ships. They're already disappearing right in front of us. This was easy, right? Like, this was not hard to fight. But wait a second. Next battle. Sadly, the British help us this time, so it's not completely us. But yeah, once again, destroyed. Next battle, gone. And now there's officially no survivors from that. All the destroyers that tried to run away, gone. Next battle. Actual big one. And we already have a demotivated aircraft carrier here. Yeah, we're gonna have some losses here, but... oh my god, it's the main Japanese navy. Oh no! So yeah, our destroyers are gone and we have to run now. And the British got killed too. Oh my god. But I gotta say, this is not lost. This is far from being a loss. We lost all of our small ships, which sucks. But they are easily replaceable. And I think I'll just go away from cruisers and go full into destroyers. And then we have a very good chance. Just gotta be a bit more careful. I do gotta say we are super lucky that we lost none of our big ships. But I will give the most elite ship the flagship status now. So you are the pride of the fleet, Eric von Panzer, I believe. Our dockers are gonna work day and night now to build destroyers. But I do just love that I've been so super bold. I'm like, yeah, easy, we're gonna do it now. And then I got absolutely obliterated. All the Japanese ships, they were all like, how many aircraft carriers? Around 10 aircraft carriers, yeah. 6 of those were in this battle. That is super unlucky. But I can't help but laugh about it. And if this doesn't beat the accusations that I would ever cheat in any game, then I don't know what will. Because I just got obliterated. And you get to see that. So that navy is ready again. Over here is also very soon ready. We can also fix our huge negative modifier now for the army. We need that. But what I would also recommend so far is really going to destroyers. I think the cruisers took up a lot of capacity and a lot of resources. Not saying that that was the reason why I lost here. The reason was because the Japanese brought their entire navy, not giving me any chance to thin out anything, which works beautifully normally. So yeah, I will wait 2 more days for that destroyer, wherever you are over here, to join up. Give my fire us, or aircraft carriers, some bonuses and be bold enough to send the Navy back out. We get some of these battles, everything's good. We're gonna be less efficient now because we lost a lot of torpedoes, but I think the Japanese Navy is also repairing right now, so we can be a bit more aggressive because they did get damaged, especially from the British afterwards. I think this is not lost. I think we can still dominate them. We still have the big ships. This is beautiful. One more battle. I'm bold. Pray, pray, pray. It's like a heavy ship though. Good trade. Honestly, good trade. Navy's back in business. Capital ship is still being repaired, but it's fine. Let's regain some orc and we go in again. Yes. Beautiful. So some of the destroyer is gone. I think they have retreated all the way to their home waters now. So let's hunt here. And yes, we're destroying them. Beautiful. Best of all, they only got to the Philippines. So I would say, by the way, I love that. The voice lines are so good of the Australian units. Oh, beautiful. I will also deploy an HQ now. Just missing some anti-air. Yeah, in terms of Navy, in the last few months, the Japanese don't have a Navy anymore, I think. Oh, yeah, there you go. Found the Navy, and now we found all of the shielding. No cruisers, no destroyers. They're being annihilated. Finally. Oh, we had a small pause, but I got to sink the capital ship. Let's go. And the Yamamoto. Let's go. I love you, Luku. You did a great job. And my neighbors must hate me. I'm screaming so loud right now. But yeah, in terms of Japanese Navy, there is no Japanese Navy. And it's 1942. Gotta say, the US and the British helped me more than I wanted to. But also gotta say, I hunted everything down. It is over. Yeah, while I was preparing a naval landing over here, the US already did it. And right before the naval invasion, that guy falls ill. Anyways, let's get out. Let's get to Taiwan. And we kick them out. Normally, I would like to use force attack to push someone out. But as I just got remembered, when the commander is sick or wounded, I can't do that. Yeah, fun. Was close, but we landed and we got a port. And you can see how the commander in the field is a bit in the back, but still influences our troops. Then with a nice commander skill. Very good. Kick them out, boys. Kick them out. Fixed the Taiwan problem. And at this point of the video, I like to praise our glorious leaders in the Chinese Communist Republic. Talking about our glorious leaders in the Chinese Communist Republic. No, I'm not giving you Taiwan. Funny you might ask. And they have a war goal on me now. Oh no. Here I can do it. Force attack. And it should easily push them out. Very good. Meaning we're free to land in Japan now. For special force doctrines, I will go down elite and of course Marines. Can I build more Marines now? Yeah, I can build more Marines. My Marine thing is so big that I can only build one. It sucks. And January of 1943, we are landing in Japan. And I just love the thought of the Australians losing their entire destroyer navy, the Japanese feeling probably good about this, and the Australians saying, we don't care, build even more destroyers, come back, obliterate the entire Japanese navy's hopes and dreams, and then land in Japan before they can ever get close to Australia. Because that's literally what happened. And it's 1943, January. So this war is not going on for long. But yeah, we are here and we are here to stay. Push forward, my Australians. Yeah, I think we got there. The Japanese are on full retreat. And we're in Tokyo. That was easier than I thought by a lot. And now the US arrives. Like now the US troops are like, oh, this was us. Yeah, sure, US. Couldn't have done this without the US. But peace treaty-wise, I gotta say, us Australians, we are peaceful, loving people. We don't really care for Japanese occupation. We would rather have Taiwan, because we've heard it's prime real estate, and permanently fix the Korea crisis by taking both sides. You're welcome, world. Peace treaty is over with an American Japan, and I'm gonna screenshot this real quick and send it to Paradox. The other Japan, also democratic, immediately joined the Axis after being defeated, and this already got fixed. Already got feedback. This is green now. But to go back to the peace treaty, we got Korea, because that's natural Australian land, same as Taiwan. That's a real Taiwan crisis here, I'm just saying. And because I was in the mood, I took a little bit of Siam. And it's not a north-south Thailand situation, it's more of a middle versus north-south. Let's not talk about this. I fought very hard for this land and it was just too expensive. Oh, I do despise AI. But we got all the islands, that is super cool. So we got got that secured. And because we have so much time left, why not help the allies in here? You know, maybe get an Italy. I'm just saying. I love free stuff. We can also officially break free, and with the next labor win, we can do something very cool. And I do love that the UK is justifying against us, because they're doing secure Iraq. Very cool, Churchill. Well, Iraq is already in our faction. They already are a puppet of the UK, but that's apparently not enough. Churchill just needs to go in a second time. It's really important to him. And this Japan joined the war again. I hope they can fix this too. This is so stupid. I had this in every test run so far, that the completely free Japan with the old Focustree intact but democratic just joins the Axis for whatever reason, which, you know, is a bit stupid. So yeah, I hope they can fix that. I did also notice that the Italians still have a navy at this point, and I think we will very quickly change that with our navy. Poor Italians. They don't know what is coming for them now. They don't understand the sheer will of the Australian people to annihilate their enemies. We rebuild the entire navy if we have to, and the entire Italian navy is now hiding in the Adriatic Sea because we can't get in there because they own both sides of the strait. Ah, hide, you cowards. I will be there in time. Yeah, every time any ships come out, I just annihilate. It is so good. Things I didn't expect while fighting in Europe. The Chinese. Huh, I guess they really wanted Korea. They're not at war with the Allies though, so it could be a lot of free stuff for me. Let me just take care of Italy, and then we can take back Korea and bully the communists. So, naval invasion is out. Ports are secured. Yeah, I think Italy is cooked. So, next big naval landing is out. And I would say, yeah, it's going actually pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned in the background, the entirety of China joined the war. So, me, Australia, is now alone at war against China. They want my coal. I know it. They'll never get it. But honestly, I love that. I think that's super fun. If no one else joins and I have to fight China alone, I would love that. From a naval build to a full-on land build in one game, like all the extremes. It is 1943, so it's not too late. You can also get diverse army for 5% non-command power, because yeah, in the background, I did do this now. And this 5% non-command power could be the reason why we are able to defeat China. If we get one province of China, we have enough manpower to defeat China. That's what I want to say here. We're also in Rome now. So I think Mussolini is very soon gone. And we have the third labor win, meaning that we can go down this path now, giving us some very, very good things, like demanding Indonesia and annexing New Zealand. Very good stuff. Except our manpower situation, which I should actually, you know, service by requirement is something I need to do now. Except that, if you ask yourself why we're having such a good time pushing, I'll introduce you firstly to my weirdly uncontested air force here, but also to a modifier that I once again have never seen before: division attack on non-core territory. So it's a specific modifier for fighting outside your core territory, and for now I've not really improved it yet. So this is basically just a division attack modifier every time we don't fight in our own core territory, which is every battle so far. And I gotta say, there is more focuses like this one over here or this one over here that lets me buff that one even more. So we're not even done with buffing our military. We just started. Mussolini is gone. Very, very good. These units here are encircled by Italians here. It wasn't an honor. It did took me a bit longer to get through to here, but we are. And I'm doubting one more that there will be a civil war. Okay, the moment I say this, there is a civil war. I got Italy. I'll just... yeah, sure, we can transfer the territory. I don't want to own this anyways. Cost me a lot of manpower to hold this. And this way, we gain a free puppet. I hope the allies utilize this moment, because I have to withdraw my units very soon. I gotta go to China. Have some open business there. I do think I can officially retreat my units now from over here. That's enough secured. They will come to China now, and we prepare something fun over there. I do say this with, I helped a lot and have like 2% war participation, meaning at the end of the day, I will not get a lot out of this no matter what happens. So I'm better off just fighting my own war where I can get everything and do that. I did notice that I can import a lot of aluminium from Italy for basically nothing, which fixed my entire plane production. I was super negative with it, had no aluminium, and now I do. Beautiful. I would also say we ask for New Zealand now, because we should own it. Just fits naturally Literally, I don't know what to say. Just, you know, it does. Can I get it? Please, 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 please. Britain, you love me. You love me. Come on, Britain. You know you love me. Yes. Oh, beautiful. And it's core land. Let's go. That is manpower I need very much. Thank you, Britain. Kiss, kiss. But you know what? I'll be super greedy now. Let's take Indonesia. No. How dare they say no? That is so rude. Anyways, let's make the army better. Would have loved Indonesia. That would have been great. Guess I'll take a China. I did just notice that I never had a field marshal, and I don't know why. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I just turn my brain off. I just forget how this game works at all. But yeah, I have a field marshal now because I have multiple armies and want to do a field marshal order. And yeah, the war is over. Our puppet got all its land back. Very cool. And I can confirm I fought Britain very hard for this. But in the interest of Australian security, I secured Lebanon. You're welcome. To my old viewers, I secured, therefore, the old bound between New Zealand and Lebanon under Australia. There you go. So we have to become a bit careful now, because the reason no one is really here is because Communist China is cut in half, because they have their own alliance now. But the moment we touch the Chinese territories over here, I think hell will let loose on me. So in preparation for that, let's build a few more units that I will 100% need and build an airport. A paranoid patriot, less resistance growth and more compliance growth. That is actually pretty good. I'll take that. And yeah, because the video is probably already super long anyways, because I yap a lot when I'm allowed to show something pre-release, I'm just gonna say for the Focustree, I'll just fix everything in the background more and more and squeeze out all of the modifiers I can. Let you know what I'm going for and get myself super nice modifiers like Death from Down Under. Very cool. Gonna 100% be in the thumbnail, by the way. Already know that. And the Australian regular army. Once again, more attack, which is super good. And I'm gonna risk it. Let's tickle a little bit and go towards the other Chinese. So after a slight turbulent start, we can finally push now. Had to get a few more units out here to stabilize the front line. Gotta say though, risky war. So like a year passed, now the war is actually going good. I consolidated the front lines, I got my air force up. We are slowly but surely crushing the Chinese. They have good defensive bonuses. Don't forget they keep this after the war. But don't you dare forget that at the end of the day, this is a defensive war. The funny part is that is 100% true. This is a defensive war. The communists attacked me because of Taiwan. So let's see if we can hold this, but this would be a huge encirclement, because you gotta think communist and nationalist China are not in the same faction. Therefore, this is a big encirclement for me. And if I can hold this, this would probably swing the entire war into my favor. This is a lot of army. So around 40 units in one pocket. Very good. And another, I don't know how many up here. These are gone. And yeah, China so far collapses, meaning I get a lot of manpower, just noticed. I should get more units out. As for this, goodbye encirclement. Losses now. 300k on our side, which is a lot for us, but we have a bigger manpower pool now, thankfully. And 1.3 million on the Chinese. Even the communists have quite a bit of losses, and they have nothing really here. So yeah, very good defense so far from our Australian brothers here, which, you know, has never been touched by anyone. We never let them get there. We always came to them first before they could do anything. So new encirclement unlocked thanks to a naval invasion. Once you get the supply under control, this is quite doable, but China in supply is hell. I mean, most provinces also have a modifier for less supply for non-core nations, which screws you a bit over. But yeah, we're getting there. Goodbye, Chinese army. Nice encirclements everywhere. So doing another push without micro, because I think those days are kind of over. The front line is just too big to micro everything. Yeah, they seem to be falling apart. It's a combination of air force and huge units. And we captured a lot of generals, apparently. What is going on? We have no in here. Oh, okay. Actually, we have a lot of enemies captured. That is funny that you can actually capture them now. While I was saying this, we captured another one. The offensive is going good, I think. And another one. Many encirclements later, I think we got to a point where the Chinese have probably less army than me. They have around 80 and we have 99. So, yep. The encirclements are just so good. And we captured another generals. How many generals have I captured in China now? A lot. A lot of generals. So, Communist China is at least gone for now. Meaning there's only one China China left. The other one. And that's the other China. That was way easier now. I guess the communists did do a lot to hold me back. Here we go. China defeated. Was it my goal? No, I didn't plan to fight China. Not at all. To be fair, it gave me time to finish all the focuses and really test out the strength of the Australian army. Gotta say, with the manpower pool of the Chinese, plus some non-com manpower, yeah, doable. Might not have gotten Japan, but we got China. And with a big navy. I call this a success. And industry-wise, I think with a bit more than we started as. And that was democratic Australia, all I'm saying. Imagine it don't go down a peaceful path. You don't want to find out what happens then. Anyways, as for my side, make sure to check out the DLC and click the link below to support your local YouTuber, all I'm saying. As for my divisions, these are my divisions. They were okay. I'm not gonna say they were amazing, but they were able to defeat China. And yes, my ships are all still around. Good job, guys. You have quite the track record. But yeah, my supporters, my love goes out to you, and especially to the people you see right now supporting me financially and apparently sometimes getting named into a battleship or aircraft carrier. Maybe that's a thing now. If you want to support me, except clicking the link below and showing Paradox that you should sponsor me more, feel free to become a channel member, Patreon, or even just like and subscribe the video. That too helps a lot. From my side, until next time, bye.